Hi everyone, my name is Mary and welcome back to Quinn Ink. Today in this video we are going to do Batman Blanket section 4.1 Wing. And you are correct, we are on the wing section of number 4. So I'm super excited. This is what it looks like. So I did crochet one of them. So you're going to have this yellow section and then these two little black sections right here, and then all of this is all in blue. So you're going to want to make sure to have a small little ball of black yarn like I have here, a small little ball of yellow yarn, your 5.5 millimeter hook, and you're going to want a lot of blue. And as you can see from this one, this is all I have left of my blue yarn. So I will have to go and buy some more. And so if you're wondering, what I am finding out is one whole entire ball of blue yarn has gotten me through 3 sections. With those 3 sections, 2 of the sections I did 2 of each, but on my 3rd section I haven't done 2 of the sections. So that means with the 4 parts you're supposed to do 2 of each part. So like with the 4.1 you'll do 2 of these. So one will be for the left and one will be for the right. And for section 3 I was not able to finish the right section. So I have the left section of the Batman wing. I am sorry this has taken so long to come out. I finally had some time, so I was able to record and get a lot of these out. So without further ado, let's get started on the Batman Blanket Wing section 4.1. Alrighty, I'm back. And so to start 4.1 of the Batman Blanket Wing section, you're going to grab your blue yarn and we're going to foundation double crochet 4. So yarn over and chain, yarn over and make a second chain, yarn over and go into that first stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 1 to make a chain, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. So now we're going to make 4 of these. So yarn over, go back into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and make a chain, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. And this is how we're going to start the foundation double crochet for this section right here. And we're working on row number 1. So we have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll grab our black yarn and then we'll grab our yellow yarn. So I have 2 so far. Here's number 3. And this one is number 4. So remember, for this one, when you yarn over and go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through to make that chain, grab your working yarn and pull through only the 2. That way we can connect the black yarn. So now you want to grab your black yarn and make a slip knot. And put that on your hook to finish off that double crochet. Grab that black black yarn tail and the blue working yarn and make a double knot right here. So that way we can connect the 2. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to drop your blue working yarn and leave it here, and you're going to pick up your black one. Hold on. Make sure I have enough yarn. And for this one, we're now going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to start that black section, or that little block. So we had the 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to yarn over. We're still doing foundation double crochet. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and make a chain. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. We're going to make 5 of these.
So that's number 2. Okay, and this one is number 3. And here's number 4.
And on that 5th one, we're going to yarn over, go into our stitch, grab our working yarn, pull up a loop, grab our working yarn and make a chain, grab our working yarn and pull through 2. Put that down for a second. Grab your yellow now and make a slip knot real quick. And put that onto your hook and finish off that double crochet. Grab your yellow yarn tail and your black working yarn and make that double knot again. Okay. And now we're going to pick this back up because we're doing 20 foundation single crochets. So now we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we're only needing 11 of these. So I am going to do 11 of these. Make sure to drop your black working yarn. Move your yellow yarn tail out of the way. Yarn over, go into that bottom stitch right here because we're always working on the bottom. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and make that chain. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. I am going to make 11 of these, well now 10 of these, and when I'm done I will come back and show you what to do next. Alrighty, so I'm back. I have one more to make. Yarn over, go into your stitch. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn to make that chain. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2 to make the double crochet. Flip your work up. Make sure to count your stitches. So we're supposed to have 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so there is the 20 stitches. Now we can put our hook back on to our work, and we're going to be double crocheting in yellow for 4 rows. Also doing a transition of 4 rows in this yellow to black and black to blue. And then when we get to row 5, we will just have that blue section and all the rest of it will all be in blue, which will be very nice. So we'll just have this small little section that we need to work. So you're going to chain 1, double crochet into the very first stitch. Hopefully by now you know how to do a double crochet. And we're going to double crochet into every yellow stitch until we get to, I'm going to say 1 stitch before the end. Then I'll show you how to do the transition from yellow to black. And then we'll do black into blue. Okay, so I will be back shortly. Alrighty, so I'm back and I made it one stitch before the end. Don't forget, we are now on row number 2. So the foundation that we were doing was row number 1. This is row number 2. And so now we're going to do that transition from yellow to black. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. You're going to leave this yellow yarn here, and you're going to pick up the black one that's in the very front. Wrap your yarn around your hook and pull through 2. Grab that yellow yarn and tighten it. Yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, as I always say. Go into that stitch. Hold on to these two. Grab your working yarn, pull through, pull through. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet till you get one stitch before the blue. We're almost there. Okay, one stitch before the blue. There we are. Now we're going to transition from from the black yarn to the blue yarn. Yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Okay. Drop the black yarn and pick up the blue one. Yarn over and pull through 2. Grab the black yarn and tighten that just a little bit. Yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the blue, hold on to the 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Sorry about that. That's my mom's dog. He's probably barking at the door. Or the neighbors upstairs. When they start stomping around, he does like to bark at them. Okay, so now double crochet until you get to the end. One more stitch left. Okay, there we go. That is how you do the 2 transitions. We're going to stop right here for right now. And this will be, so this is row number 1, 2, and we're going to be on row number 3. Do row number 3 and 4, and I will meet you back at row number 5. I might meet you back at row number 4 to do this transition and that transition again, and then move on to row number 5. Okay, so I will be back shortly. Alrighty, so I'm back. I just did row number 3, so as you can see I have 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. I made it back to show you the transitions again. So we are on row number 4, going on to row number 5. Yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. We're doing the transition from yellow to black yarn. Pick up your black yarn that's should be in the very front of your work right here. Grab that black working yarn and pull through 2 to finish off the double crochet. Grab the yellow to tighten it. Yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the stitch. Grab your working yarn and pull through. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet until you get to the blue. Alrighty, we're at the blue now. Now we're going to transition from black yarn to blue yarn. Yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Drop that black yarn, pick up your blue one. Anytime you put your yarn behind you and you turn your work, it should end up on the side that you're working on. if you're wondering about that. Should have said that probably in the beginning of ones. Grab your blue working yarn, so yarn over, pull through 2, pull on that black yarn, hold on to it, yarn over, pick up that little fake stitch, pick up your regular stitch, separate the 4, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, double crochet until you get to the end. Don't forget to double crochet, oops, it's tangling. Don't forget to double crochet right here into this V-stitch. My light is probably in the wrong place because it keeps making dark spots. Yeah, it was. There we go. That should be a little better. Alright, so that was row number 4 and the transitions. We're now going to be working on row number 5. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, double crochet into that very first stitch. Whoop. Yep, it's pulling. Sorry about that. Okay, double crochet until you get to this stitch right here. Now I'm going to stay on camera and double crochet to that spot. And the reason why is because we are also going to grab our, hold on a minute. This yarn won't stop pulling. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this black yarn and we're going to carry it with us. So grab your black yarn and put it on top of the stitches like you see here. Yarn over, go into the stitch. Make sure it's right on top so when you grab your working yarn and pull through, the blue yarn will catch it in between the stitches. And as you can see, it's between the stitches. We're going to carry that with us. That way we do not have to cut it. We're going to double crochet to the end of these black stitches. When we get right here, we're going to transition it into the black stitch. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Leave your blue yarn here and pick up your black one. Yarn over to finish off that double crochet, pull on the blue to tighten it, drop the yellow. The yellow is now finally done, so this is where you can grab your scissors, which I'm going to right now. Okay, so this is where we're going to grab our scissors. Make sure you have enough so you can sew this in. I'm going to do it right about there. Okay. And cut. And your yellow is done. So if we pick this up, this is the yellow section that we just did, the 4 rows. And we're now working on this section of black. You're going to yarn over and double crochet into that very first stitch right there. Double crochet all the way to the end, chain 1 and double crochet back to this row. Right now we are on row number 5 is what we're working on. I will meet you back on row number 6 right here at this stitch. So go ahead and double crochet to the end, chain 1, turn your work and double crochet to this stitch. And I will meet you back in just a few moments. Alrighty, so I made it back. We are now on row number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're now going to transition from the black back to the blue. And this is where the black will finally be finished. So yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Drop that black yarn, pick up your blue yarn, yarn over and pull through 2. Pull on that black yarn to secure the blue one, yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, pick up the regular stitch, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Flip over your work real quick. Make sure that you have a little bit of length for your black yarn so you can sew it in. Grab your scissors and cut. And then pull your black yarn out of your blue yarn so it does not get tangled. And now your yellow ball of yarn and your black ball of yarn is done. You will double crochet until you get to the end of the row. So double crochet in blue till you get to the end. And from, let's see here, row 6 all the way to row 20, you will now double crochet in blue. You are done with the section that we needed to be done with. So as you can see, I'll pull this forward so you can kind of see it a little bit. Sorry about that, my husband's taking a nap. Every time I want to record, he always wants to take a nap. So there is the section that we just finished, and sorry, he is snoring really loudly. I am really, really, really sorry. You're going to be hearing that a lot in my videos. Okay, so here is the section that we just did, and there is the section that needed to be done. All the rest of the sections are now all going to be in the blue. So I am going to let you go for you to crochet the rest of row 6, which we're on now, all the way to row number 20, and I will come back. I don't know, I guess I'll come back on row number 15 and show you what it looks like 5 rows before, and then I will finish row 15, excuse me. I will come back on row number 15, let you go. I will finish the 5 rows that need to be finished in the blue, and finish off the 20, come back, and we will end the video. And I'll do my outro and everything. So now I'm working on row number 7. You chain 1, and you will double crochet into your first stitch, just like this. Okay, so I am going to double crochet 15 rows. When I have made it to 15 rows, I will show you what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I will see, for you it will be a few seconds. For me, it's going to be, I'm going to say probably about several minutes. So if we're on 7, let's take a look. So 5, 6, 7, and I'll meet you back on row number 15 up here. Probably a good 5 or 10 minutes for me. I'll listen to some music and then I'll show you what it looks like. Now also, don't forget, since this is my first one, I have to make a second one of these. So that way I have the second wing section and I don't have to make double the videos, because pretty much, as you can see, it's reversible. If you move all the strings out of the way, it is reversible. So if you make one of these, it'll be for one side, and then when you make the second one, it'll be for the other side. Alrighty, so I'll be back shortly at row number 15. Okay everyone, I am back, and this is 15 rows that I have done, as you can see. So we'll count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So remember, the black row left off on 6 rows. So then we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so that's what it looks like with 15 rows. Okay, and so I have 5 more rows to go, and then we will be done with Batman Blanket Wing Section 4.1. And then we will end the video off, and I'll do the outro. Okay, so I will be back shortly. 5 more rows to go. Hi everyone, I'm back. I finally made it to 20 rows. This one right here is actually going to be the very last stitch for the 20th row. And then I will count it for you before we cut it off. So here we are down at the bottom. This is where row number 6 was. So this is, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Row number 20. So now we'll cut this off with our scissors. This one I make a little smaller. You don't need to make it as long as you would like the other ones. And then you pull through and tighten, and there we go. This is going to be the Batman Blanket 4.1 section. Yes, we are on section 4. This will be the last section of the wing section, which I'm so excited for, because in that way we can get this blanket done. Yes, it is going to be a very big blanket. It was actually supposed to be for a friend of mine. It was supposed to be for her husband, because I made her a bunch of stuff and I haven't made him anything. So he wanted Batman, so I'm making the classic Batman blanket. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I want to thank everyone who has viewed the channel, and everyone who has watched it, whether you have watched it for a minute, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I want to thank everyone. I really, really, really appreciate that you all are watching my channel. It actually makes me really happy, because I honestly did not think that, excuse me, I'm about to cry. I didn't honestly think that anybody would want to watch anything like this. So I just gave it a try, and I'm really appreciative that everyone who is watching this is enjoying the video. I really hope that who's ever out there watching it is actually making this blanket. I hope you are, because this is a really beautiful blanket. It's really warm, and it's going to be really huge. If it's too big, you know, you can always fold it over and make it even warmer. To be quite honest, I think this blanket might actually be a king size blanket or a double king size blanket. So that means it's bigger than a king size should be. It is going to be 77 stitches wide, which is, as you can tell by each section, very big. That is just the wing section alone. And then on the middle section, it will be 60 stitches wide. For the middle section, instead of doing 20 stitches wide like we have been doing, I did it 15. So you'll be knocking off about 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about, this is how wide one of the sections will be. And they will be in parts, just like this one. They'll be in 4 parts, just like we have done with the Batman wing. And they will be a lot quicker. Okay, so thank you everyone for stopping by and enjoying the video. Don't forget to leave me a like on the video and a comment just to say hello, how you doing? any suggestions, anything, I do read them and I heart them as well. Alright, everyone, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video for Batman Blanket Wing section 4.2. This is the Batman Blanket 4.1 section. Okay? Until next time, everybody, happy crocheting, stay safe. Bye-bye.